Hello and welcome to Down the Vent. Today we're going to try and figure out which contestant wants to go steady with our millionaire skateboarder who likes to eat his own boogers. Ew! In Heartthrob! Let's check it out. Okay, before we take a look at the game, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can catch all of our reviews, top 10s, and live playthroughs. Here I have the game set up for 4 players. The setup is going to be the same no matter how many players you have, except you're going to have to pass out more of the player sheets. Pencils or pens are not included with the game, so you're going to have those available as well. And you're going to go ahead and take it and write your name in this gray space, and you're going to write the other players' names across the top there. So essentially, what you're going to be doing in this game is trying to guess what which guy every other player is interested in. So, the first round here, it says, would you like to dance? So, which boy of the 3 out there would you prefer to ask you to dance? So that's kind of like what we're doing now. And you'll notice that there's all these open spots on the board. Those aren't revealed until the second and third rounds. So, we'll just go ahead and choose between Jesse, Steve, and the fabulous Trevor, to see which boy each person likes the best. You do also have to write down one for yourself, so you want to kind of keep it secretive because everyone else is trying to guess who they like, who you like as well. Okay, so here you go. Here I have my first guess for this first round here. So I chose Trevor for myself, I chose Jesse for Bran, and Steve for Arya and Sansa. So we're going to go around the table just in clockwise order, kind of revealing who likes who, and who chose who, and then if you're right, you circle it. So I knew Jesse, or Bran would choose Jesse. I mean, look at the jacket and the hair. He just screams Winterfell. And then Arya didn't choose Steve. She chose Trevor, and then Sansa chose Steve so I got that one right, because of course he looks like a Lannister, so that makes complete sense to me. So that's the first round. You'll go ahead and add up how many points you got correct there. So I got 2 because I guessed Bran and Sansa right. And now you're going to go ahead and take turns revealing these cards for each person. So Jesse is a passionate kisser. Steve was voted best dressed. And Trevor is nicknamed Einstein. Ooh. And we'll go ahead and reveal the teal or turquoise as well. So Jesse plans to skateboard across the United States, while Steve plans to develop a cure for acne. Okay. And Trevor is working towards the perfect tan. Okay. So now, on the second round, we're going to be asking ourselves, will you go on a date? Which guy would we want to ask to go on a date with them? So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. We're going to choose for ourselves which guy do we wish would ask us out on a date, and try to guess for everyone else again. Alright, so we go ahead and go around the table again, revealing our answers, and you'll circle them if you get them right, or cross them off if you get them wrong. So I put Bran would choose Steve, but I was wrong. Of course, he wants Jesse for some reason still. I thought Arya would choose Jesse, but she went with Trevor. And of course, Sansa still wants Steve, so I got that one right. So I got 1 point that round. Then before you play the final round, you reveal 2 more cards. So Jesse writes X-rated notes to girls in class. Steve, it has a younger sister that is teaching him to dance. And Trevor races motorcycles. So Trevor's looking better and better. So now we get to purple. These are kind of like the bad cards here. So Jesse picks his nose in public. Oh. Steve, like a Lannister, cheats on tests. And Trevor, oh man, chews tobacco. Wow. So now the last round is asking yourself, which boy would you want to ask you to go steady with him? So which guy do I want to go steady with here? Well, Trevor was a winner until I found out that he chews tobacco here, so alright, so you go ahead and guess whichever person wants again. We'll just go ahead and say I got 1 point that round because I guess Sansa would like Steve, and of course Sansa likes Steve still. It doesn't matter what he does, she's in love with him. And then you just total up how many guesses you got correct throughout the entire game. So I got 4, 2 the first round, and 1 the second, and 1 the third. Whoever has the highest amount of guesses correct, points, wins the game. That's it. That's how you play Heartthrob. I will say that these cards are pretty funny. The purple ones are the best. Like, he eats like a pig. He has dog breath. He's afraid of the dark. He faints at the sight of blood. He eats bugs to gross girls out. Like, are these guys in like middle school or elementary school or what? I mean, always whining about something. I mean, that could go there, right? If we're labeling him as a white Lannister. Has been known to switch dates with his twin brother. Like, what? Never wears underwear. Okay. Can recite the Pledge of Allegiance while belching. That's impressive. Has a life-size poster of himself. Like, there's just crazy tons of these, like, different cards that you get throughout the game. And, I mean, usually once you're done playing, because, I mean, playing the game takes about 5 minutes, we wipe the cards, we get 3 new guys out, and we just play again to see. Just to keep going. Because it's more of an activity than it is a game, really. So, but that's how you play Heartthrob. So let's go ahead and head up and see what I think of the game. Okay, so what do I think about Heartthrob, the Dream Date game? It is interesting to play. You start to see some weird psychological things going on with people when you play this game. Why does she think he's the best guy? Why do you think he's cooler than him? Why would you want to date this guy? He's a dweeb. And I say he's a dweeb because his card says he's a dweeb. It's interesting because at first these guys get these great traits, like he's a millionaire, or he has a motorcycle, or just things like that, right? So they get these really obscure traits that make them more enticing, and then as the game goes on, they get more traits, and then the last round they get traits that are bad, like eats their boogers, picks their nose, bites their fingernails, smells weird, things like that. And you really see, like, oh, this person really likes this guy because he's a millionaire, or he's a skateboarder, or he has a bicycle, or he rides a bike, or whatever, because he's conscious of the environment, whatever. And then you get to that last one where they get the one bad thing, and people just flip. Nope, can't deal with someone who eats their boogers. Yeah, but they're a millionaire. You liked them when they were a millionaire. Nope, can't do it. So it's interesting to see what happens, like when people think on this game, and the whole goal of the game, trying to guess who other people like. I mean, it's like a party game for the 1980s. It's a lot of fun. I always have fun playing it. You can't take it seriously though. I mean, it's just literally you're trying to guess which boy everyone likes out of the 3 choices, you don't have to only have 3 boys. I will say that. I've seen this play with more than the max amount of people. I think it's 6. Yeah, no, I've seen a group of like 12 playing this together, and they had like 10 guys lined up, and they just went crazy. But it looked like a lot of fun, and they were all laughing and having a hoot. And this game gets played a lot at all the conventions we have. I play it a couple times a year. I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's nonsense, but it's funny just to sit down and see what boy everyone likes, because like some people will be like, "Oh, he's so cute." Really? You think Trevor's cute with his blown back hair? Okay, but hey, I don't know. It's a fun game. If you see it anywhere for a couple bucks, grab it. You're gonna have a blast playing it with adults. Play it with adults. I've never played it with kids. That's weird because I'm not a kid. But if you have a teenage girl, she might like playing it, or a younger kid, they might like playing it in general. So, yeah, Heartthrob. Love it for fun. It's not. Don't take it serious though. Otherwise, you're gonna hate yourself and the game. Yeah. So that's all I got to say about it. Until next time, my name's Joe. You've been watching Down the Vent. Bye.